Good morning. Good morning to the Green Money team. What's going on, guys? Jag trade in the house. The rest of the crew, I guess, still sleeping in a bit. We'll wait a little bit to get them in here this morning. Before we go over our watch list, now, the quote of the day, don't predict trades. Don't predict trades, react to them. What exactly does that mean? What exactly does that mean? Well, when I first started trading, I like to predict trades a lot. And said I had to throw a rule on my whiteboard. Don't predict trades, Kevin. Gets you in some big trouble. Don't predicting trade. When you predict trades, when you predict setups, when you predict fundamentals, when you predict volume coming into a stock, saying, "Oh, look at this stock. It looks pretty hot. It looks like it could be a big play today. It could be." And I know me. I'm right about things usually. So let's predict volume coming into the stock. It doesn't work out that way a lot of the times. Predicting gets you in trouble. Let's react to what is happening versus what we want the stock market to do. You can get, there's three different enemies in the market. You got other traders, you got the whole market, you got the algos and everything out there, and then you got yourself. And I do believe yourself, you are the most you can be the most beneficial or the most hurtful to your trading. I do sincerely believe that. I think that takes precedence over anything else out there. You, yourself, and I. Coin, Jonathan, Patriots, Chase, and Bass. We got the fam in here now. Got the fam in here. Kimberly, early, bright and early. Got the kids to school early. Patriots, 100% agree with that. At the end of the day, we are the ones who press the button. Yeah, it's incredibly important to take full responsibility. That leads me to another point. Very, very important to take full responsibility for the trades. We press the buttons. We like to blame other. I'm blaming Kevin for that trade. He's the one who got me in. I'm blaming this chat room for that trade. I'm blaming the broker. They were slowing down a little bit. I'm blaming it. I can never take a bad trade. Me? No. Every trade I take is green. There's got to be something else. You don't learn from trades when you don't take responsibility. You got to take responsibility. Then you will start learning from the trades. It's like, and that's very important as far as taking red trades as well. If you take a red trade, oftentimes we just like to shut the computer, forget about it, go on with our day. And the green trades, we're like, okay, let's take an in-depth dive into this green trade. What did I do right? We need to start taking in-depth dives into red trades, figuring out why we took those, where we went wrong. Write it out. Figure it out. All right, that's enough of that. Guys, let's go ahead and start hitting that like button since it's hump day, since we need 20 likes to do the live trading today. Coin MDGS didn't fade till later in the day. I see less early faders on the low floaters. MDGS, yeah, they just got a little bit of a pop this morning as well. MDGS to take a 33% interest in an internet company called Jix will become the largest shareholder. Yeah, don't get too excited, guys. MDGS is going to have a lot of longies bag holders up through $4. A lot of resistance up in this area as well if we look left of the chart. I just hate on these low floaters too much. You guys hate me. I just do this too much. Look at this resistance though. You can't deny the resistance. We got so much up here. 375, 350. I mean, we got a wall. I know I like to crush these dreams of these low floaters. The chart is not pretty, as Patriots said. Chart is not pretty. Yeah, so MDGS, I'd certainly be cautious there. Coin was bringing up the point that, these leading gappers for a while, a few months ago, they were popping up and just immediately snapping, even in pre-market. And then they started kind of snapping out of the gates, and now they're sustaining their move just a little bit longer. MDGS didn't really crack until about lunchtime yesterday, which is usually when the volume starts fading on off a little bit. It's right there around lunchtime. So there are plays here, and obviously you guys see this. This is exactly why I hate trading these low float stocks. Exactly why. David in the house. Ready to kill it today, bro? This is exactly why I don't trade the low floaters. I'll probably never, have a huge 1,000 people in my, in the Avery day trading group because people love this stuff, but I like to trade consistent. That's what I like, and this is what I hate. Look at this random volume pop on MDGS. This stock just volume faded, and then yesterday, huge pop right here. It's a chat room. Popping this thing like 25% in a second. It's a chat room. Yeah, you can take advantage on the short side. I just like to avoid them. And what was the other leading gapper yesterday? PED. Yeah, PED failed immediately. So MDGS, I was wondering what was going to happen here because our two leading gappers yesterday, MDGS and PED. This morning we're going to have MDRR and IDXG. Both of these already failing at the moment. Maybe EFOI. You guys see this yellow? Yellow is tiny, nano cap. Tiny. So that's nano cap here. 3 million and under is going to be that nano cap EFOI. This may get the little pump on it. Chat rooms love these 3 milli float stocks. This is the one I'd be watching. EFOI came out with some news. They launched UVC disinfection products. So a disinfection product portfolio offering airborne and surface disinfection solutions for commercial and residential indoor environments. This stock's going to take off, guys. Let's all buy it. That's what they all say. Yeah, EFOI, this one may have the potential. It's that 3 milli nano cap. A lot of chat rooms going to focus on it. Again, an avoid for me. And what you really need to pay attention to is this float rotation. So 3 million in float. Look at the volume here. 824,000 shares of volume traded. So wait till that gets above 3 million. And then we know. Whew, it's game time, baby. Float rotation. It's on the scans, too. You can actually pull up stocks right here under scans, float rotation, and see which of these stocks have rotated their entire public float. That's usually a good sign of buy the dip. All right. David, going to trade a little super conservative today. Yeah, get some confidence back, man. You know what you're doing. And start killing it again. Brad the Baker is finally in the house. Gang. What's going on, Brad? My mentor, Intensity Stock Watch. Best of luck today. Going to be a fun day today. Good to see you in here. Jonathan, your baby kept you up all night. The sun is out, though. I hear you, man. How old's your baby? Thankfully, mine's sleeping through the night. He wears me out during the day, but yep. So EFOI getting a little perk on it right now. You see this volume coming into it, guys. It's very easy, to figure out where these chat rooms are going to go after doing this for a while. That's the one I'd watch. MDRR, IDXG already kind of fading on off a little bit. So if you have to take a trade on one of these low floaters, watch EFOI. That one may get a little groovy. All right, let's dive into some stocks here today. Remember, smack that like button if we get over 20. I'll trade live today. We will go live. Patriots, a lot of opportunity in your watch list today. Are you watching PLUG again today? So I like NET. We traded NET and yesterday and ended up doing pretty well on this short, risking off of the previous high day, previous close here. Ended up doing pretty well off of that. Ended up finding its feet, turned back around. NET has having a day two, baby. NET day two. The stock is obviously overbought. Look at this volume that's coming into it. Surge of volume, above average volume equals that above average range. What I do like on the daily chart with NET, so here we are. All right, we had a huge volume spike, 27 million shares on Monday. Now, we had about 15 million yesterday. So we're slowing down a little bit. This is at all-time highs. We haven't seen a candlestick like this at all. We look for that overbought volume for overbought opportunity. Remember, what does the quote say today? Don't predict, react. So we're reacting to what is happening. What did we trade yesterday? NET. We traded mRNA. We traded WKHS. We traded that fear. We traded that euphoria. That's what we take advantage of. mRNA yesterday popped on the scans. We're going to be looking for plays like this today. So you guys can know how you can benefit from using the intensity scans. Stock pops up, highlighted orange, get ready for the reversal, take the short, ride her on down. Exact same trade on the opposite end of it. So NET, I'll be watching this one out of the gate, see what we're going to get here. It may open slow again today and then try to turn back around. Ideally, I like to see it pop out of the gate. I like that setup a little bit better, popping out of the gate to short to a fade. We'll see what happens on that. JMIA is still having continuation. This has opportunities on both the long and short side. Still JMIA. I'd like to see that one get a little spike on it this morning into fade there. Spike into fade there. Remember, stocks that have made a really large move in its recent past has a very tough time sustaining another move, getting back up to those levels. And why is that? Because you have all these guys in here that were looking to scalp the trade, and then they turn into bag holders, long-term investors, and then they start diving into the fundamentals. Okay, I think I'm going to hold and hope this one. So we have a lot of bag holders in JMIA. I'd be watching this one. It may try to get a pop today. It looks like it definitely has buyers absorbing orders and turning back around. So JMIA, I will watch this one for a pop and short out of the gate as well. Little poppy pop. Patriots, it cracks me up too, because I know how traders think. It's about psychology. It's about the psychology. Remember, human behavior never changes in the market. It's always the same. Man, if you guys were here yesterday for WKHS, it ended up coming down to this trend line. I missed it. It was around lunchtime, so usually never here around lunchtime. But yeah, the stock right down to our trend line, $23. Right up through it. So nice play if any of you guys got WKHS. Here's the trend we were watching. Bounced perfectly off the trend. Perfectly. WKHS, here's the trend that it's been respecting. Bouncy once, bouncy twice, bouncy 3 times, and then bouncy 4 times yesterday. So WKHS, we can watch today for this one to start turn back around a little bit. We'll see how heavy it's going to be against that trend. We'll see how heavy it's going to be against that trend around $23 and go from there. Let's just keep that trend on watch. Now, this morning, if you guys have shorts, remember, I go over everything. You know, I trade a specific edge that works for me, but I know everyone trades a little different, so we go over everything in here. Everything in here. EFOI. Well, look at what we have there. That's not from the Avery day trading chat room. That's I told you guys. Good pump candidate. Good pump candidate. I interrupted myself. Where was I going? Like PGEN, for instance. We were going over these hangover types of setups, stocks that get overbought, they open, and then they snap out of the gate. PGEN did just that. There's been several examples. SPTN was another one, overbought, open, and snapped out of the gates. The one today, which I don't have shorts for, there's a couple, but MGI is not bad. MGI yesterday, if I had shorts here, I'd certainly be interested. MGI had a move from $3.20 up to $4, and then what do? We look left of the chart, see where our technicals are. MGI. Here's MGI's resistance, and at about $4.10, it's going to be extremely difficult to get over. That 410, 420, I give it 420. This resistance on MGI in its past chart history is insane. It's going to be opening up right at around 385, near its previous high day and close. I wish I had shorts here. I don't, but if you guys do, MGI, not bad. It's a little slower. MGI is 57 million in the float, so a little bit slower. Patriots, that was a great bounce buy on WKHS. Yep. CoinFox watching KIRK Kirkland's for a small move down to 1160. What's KIRK doing? Yeah, that's not bad either. KIRK. I don't have shorts here. But let's take a look at the chart. Yeah, KRK is coming right back up. It's kind of U-shaping back up towards its 52-week highs at 1358. So not a bad play there. It may gravitate up towards that area. So coin's watching that for a little dip and then turn back around. It's a little thin, so just be mindful there. A little thinly traded. Let's move on to the next one. ALRN. ALRN is a little thin as well, but this is kind of going to be one I'm watching on the back burner a little bit. ALRN. ALRN over the last 5 days has gone up 100% from $1.18 up to $2. Look left of the chart here as well, and we are at $2.10. Yep, tough resistance. 225. 225 is going to be really tough ALRN. Zoom in a little bit back here. 203. 220s. 220s. 225. 225 upper shadow. Even most recently right here. $2. Yeah, so ALRN, we need a fast move on it. It's a little thin. Yesterday was spiking up, grinding till about lunchtime. We just need a fast move ALRN, then I'm interested. That would be ideal there. It's a little thin right now, so I'm not sure I'm going to take a position. But I will be watching it. All right, and then CYCN on our gap down watch list. So see where we're at here. All right, CYCN. This one. So I'm going through the gap ups, gap down, bear scan watch list this morning. Bear scan, for those of you new, overbought. Those are the overbought stocks I'm looking at. So stocks that are gapping down, remember, we're trading what is happening, not predicting. Like, for instance, EFOI. I can, predict with a decent amount of confidence that chat rooms are going to try to be pumping up EFOI, but I'm not. That's an avoid for me. So CYCN, this stock says the study of their sickle cell disease drug candidate did not demonstrate adequate activity. So we're getting a gap down. Poor CYCN. Its past chart history is, man, the stock's taking a beating. Used to be trading in the 13 range. Huge gap down. Gapping down again this morning. So sitting at 392 CYCN. What I do like about it is a little bit more panic down to the 350s. 350s was its previous gap down area where it opened, and then we see a lot of like lower shadows, upper shadows here, breaking through resistance, turns into what? Support several times. Very clear support right here, 350s as well. So CYCN, if we start panicking even more, it closed yesterday 719, or its high day was 719. We're sitting at 390 right now. If we get some panic down to 350, I'll be looking for a scoop there. Be looking to scoop up a little ice cream on CYCN. Yeah, so MDRR, IDXG, OCX, some of our leading gappers that are not doing too well this morning. MDRX and bad. What's going on here? MDRX. Analyst upgrade. Raises price target at 13. Just pulling up one more stock real quick. MDRX. What do we have? 1230s. 1240s is going to be tough resistance. Let me see what we're at with MDRX. Do I have shorts here? I do. Alright, MDRX, we are seeing some pretty nice resistance up here, 1230s and 40s. We're getting a little gap up right now. We hit a high of roughly $13 in pre-market. So here's the idea. Let me draw this out. MDRX. Yeah, if we get a pop out of the gates back up towards that high of days, like that 1240 area, I'll look to scale into it, risking off of the pre-market highs, $13. And then, of course, if you guys have shorts with or longs, if you got longs, if you guys got longs for JKS is still ripping and rolling, tearing. It's on a tear. JKS, here's his chart. It's getting crazy. So JKS has been well respecting this trend line in the 9 EMA. It's getting way overbought off of it, and that's going to be down towards $55. JKS, I'd be watching this one. This one still has a lot of attention. It's crazy. Patriots, it's crazy. It is. It is absolutely nutso. Absolutely nutso. Do we have 20 likes in here, guys? Are we trading live today or what? I'm going to check here in just a second. Let me start loading up some charts. So ALRN looking for a pop towards 220s out of the gate for a short. NET going to see how that one's going to open up. NET going to see how that's going to open on up. If I take a short on it out of the gate, I'm probably going to have tighter risk on it. A little bit tighter risk today. CYCN, we need that to sell off down to support at 350s. JMIA looking for the pop and fade there. JMIA pop and fade. MDRX pop up towards that $12 area for a short. All right, then we'll go over the scans and how we can utilize them this morning. For those of you new in here, and then we'll get rock and rolling. Are we doing live? Or do we 21 likes? All right, we're doing it. Proud of you guys. Killing that like button. All right, for those of you guys that are new to the morning stream, these are the intensity scanners. Every morning we take a look at what? We take a look at our gappers, take a look at our overbought stocks on the bear scan watch list. There's a lot more scans you guys can utilize. These are the ones I do the most in the pre-market. Then market open. We're going to look at the intensity scans. So this is essentially momentum on the positive side, but it does more than that. It tells you when stocks are getting way too overbought or way oversold. And it says get ready for the reversal. So any stocks highlighted orange, help us alert these out in chat, guys. Stocks that are highlighted orange. That means the stock is getting very fast, and the faster the move is, say it with me, the faster the move is, the weaker the trend is going to be. So that means get ready for the reversal. So positive intensity, popping on up very quick. Get ready to short it, scale into it. I like to scale into these plays. And then on the negative side, get ready to long it. Get prepared. Get all nice and ready. One second, traders. Got to put on the robe. I'm getting a little chilly. So we have a couple minutes. You guys let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to run over the plan real quick. Remember, guys, when you have a trading plan, there's nothing to be fearful of. There's nothing to be scared of when trading, when you know exactly what you're going to do. When you know your exit, essentially, before you even know your entry. That's what I like to do. Predefine the risk. So ALRN, pop. This is a little thin, so I need a pop up towards the 225s, 230s. That's going to be resistance for a short. Need a fast. Need it to get a little fast. CYCN came out with bad news. This stock's gapping down quite a bit. I'm looking for some more panic here down towards 350s. 350s is going to be really nice support, CYCN. MDRX pop back up towards $12. I'm interested in a short, risking $13 over under. Remember, over under works. It worked yesterday. It worked yesterday with NET. What does over under mean? It means yesterday on NET I was risking over under kind of the previous close. Well, look at this. The previous close, previous high day was right over 57. I could have stopped right over 57. But that's where I hit it kind of hard, and we see these upper shadows right there. So it means over-under means see if the stock is going to sustain a move over that resistance or support area, because most of the time we do see upper or lower shadows. So we're not bottom and top at ticking stocks. We don't want to do that. That's the worst. That is the worst. JMIA, NET, looking for pop and fade on those two. NET, I just... So volume faded a little bit yesterday, but this stock ended up turning back around. I'm curious as to how it's going to open on up. Very curious. If it dips out of the gate, it may try to find its legs and turn back around and have another green day. We'll see. I'd like to see it get fast and pop out of the gate, because that's usually when we start seeing profit taking, when a stock pops up pretty quick after it's overbought. So stock's already overbought, and then it pops really fast out of the gate. That's when oftentimes we'll see profit taken and it turn back around. BBBY coin popping again. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond just keeps on popping, keeps on trucking. Yeah, got above this resistance here at 2050. So where are we at? 23.45. All right, so Up over 24 is major resistance on BBBY. Up over 24. Yeah, they stripped my shorts. So, unfortunately, I did have shorts like a month ago on them, but yeah. No longer. But BBY, yeah, it's a good one to watch if you guys have if you guys are interested. That's not a bad one. Be looking at this morning either, getting a little bit of a gap up. All right, we got a couple minutes before the market opens on up. You guys ready to make some moolah? I'm trying to think if I want to start NET out of the gate and just risk like the pre-market highs. I have not made up my mind yet. ALRN, I'm praying for a pop up towards 220s. CYCN, probably we're going to see a little bit more panic on CYCN. I'm at least praying for that. Good Lord, send us some panic on CYCN because we haven't got a lot of volume on it. It's gapping down, but we still need to see some fear. What we do, guys, the Avery day trading green team. Buy that fear. Human behavior never changes. EFOI, seeing a little bit of a sell-off from 1150s. I'm curious where these chat rooms are going to go because MDDR is selling off. IDXG is selling off. You know, people got the hint yesterday with PED and MDGS. EFOI may try to hold. I don't see anything else. EFOI may try to hold and get that pop, but I don't see anything else that would maybe have the potential. 30 seconds, guys. Help us alert the stocks highlighted orange, remember, that are popping up on the scans this morning. 10 seconds. EFOI consolidating a little Bitcoin. Yep. It's consolidating just a little bit. And we are live. All right, watching these few stocks that we're taking a look at very carefully. Very, very carefully. I'm going to go ahead and start NET. I'm going to start NET. JMIA, I'm watching that carefully against $13. NET, I'm going to start it, but I'm going to see what it does over 60. It's open up light, so I'm thinking we may see a little profit taken on it right here out of the gate. So I'm going to watch that one carefully and see what it does. JMIA getting a little bit of a sell-off. MDRX need a pop on that. Everything's a little slow at the moment. Everything's just a little slow. JMIA getting a little pop. That's what we want. So JMIA, the faster the better here. Faster the better. JMIA. Fast pop up towards 1320s. I'm probably going to start JMIA. NET perking up a little bit. I'm probably just going to risk like over under $60 on it. I'll probably hit it over 60 and just risk that because I'm not interested in fighting that one. All right, JMIA up towards 1320s. I am interested in that. Yeah, it's getting some volume. JMI is getting some volume on it. Come on up just a little bit more, baby. A little bit more. I'm going to start it. JMI, I'm going to start it. All right, what are we seeing? David, EFOI, and Coin both looking at EFOI. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of profit taken on that at the moment. Seeing a little bit of profit taken on that at the moment. NET's having a little trouble. I'm going to throw another one on it. Still risking 60 over under, so I'm probably going to hit it over 60 again. JMIA just kind of letting that one, just feeling out JMIA at the moment. It already hit 1320, that magic number. CYCN getting that panic. CYCN getting that panic. If that one gets down to 350s, I will be taking a position there. Probably going to take half off of NET under 59. If we get under 59, I'm probably going to take half off NET. JMI just chilling with that right now. All right, taking half off 58.93 NET. Nice. All right, I'm going to let the rest fade out. See if the rest will fade out. Or if we turn back around, do red to green. We may. NET's a little crazy. Man, that thing just shot back up real quick. Got a bottom tick on it. NET, yeah, I got a 59.33 average on it, so sitting all right with it. I don't really want to go too red on the remainder of those shares. JMIA, still feeling that one right now. It's looking pretty good. JMIA, I got a 13.11 average on it. So just kind of chilling with it at the moment. Chilling with it at the moment. All right, PE, got to pop. PE on the scans. I did not, Matty, who I did not get CYCN. Did anybody else? Did anybody else? Yeah, I'm gonna come out NET for now on the rest of my shares. Just break even on the rest because I'm gonna revisit that one because my attention's focused on a few others. JMIA panic, nice. All right, I'm gonna take half off JMIA right here, 1289. Sweet, 1310 average, baby. Let go. Anybody else? JMIA. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Got a lot going on. PE, I'm kind of watching right now. PE, a little bit of a spike out of the gate. A little light on volume. Man, JMIA. 1265. I'm going to take it all 1263. Nice. Nice. All right, PE I'm watching. What else? What else is popping up? Matty who? Thank you, thank you. Hope you got it as well. Seeing what else is popping up. I'm watching PE for continuation. If we get a fast move up towards 10, like 50s PE, I'm interested there. AMC, more panic. Yesterday, AMC had a ton of panic. I'm getting interested, AMC. This stock is getting a little cray-cray. Yeah, I am getting interested, AMC. I may start it. I'm going to go ahead and start it. 287. AMC. On the intensity scans, 287. All right, so I'm kind of watching AMC, PE, and ALRN slightly. Still want that one up towards like 220s fast. But yeah, AMC is getting some panic. Had to take that. I'll probably take half off over $3. AMC. We got a 287 average. Or we'll look to scale into a little bit more if we panic some more. PE is still getting up. Looking for that one to get a little bit faster. PE, a little bit faster up towards 1050s. JM. Nice. Not bad. JKS took along at 62.80. Yeah, ride it out a little, coin. JKS is crazy. Just kidding, stock. That thing will probably be up towards $100 at the end of the day. Yeah, JKS is it. If I had the shorts, I probably would short it right out of the gates because that usually goes short to find its legs, turn around, do a red to green move. So nice work there. IPOB popping up. Little fast IPOB. It's not a bad one. I'm still watching PE very carefully. Still watching PE. I'm starting to get interested in a short with PE. I want that to get a little faster. Longs take longer. If you are longing stocks, just remember, try to sit on them. Take profits slow. Longs take longer. Shorts take shorter. Yeah, PE is starting to get some good volume. There we go. 1034s, 1035s. Make sure I'm not missing something. Let me look left of the chart here. Yeah, it's not really making an above average move on PE, but what it is doing is it's getting very fast. It's getting very fast here. The faster the move happens, the weaker the trend's going to be. But yeah, so eyes on PE, still got AMC. At this point, after I've locked in profits, I'm a little bit more picky with taking really A plus trades. All right, let's pull up. CXO getting a little feisty on the scans. CXO 17.8, 18.3. When they get over a 20 on the intensity, that's when they're highlighted orange. So AMC, I'm still with that one a little bit. I want I haven't locked anything in. AMC, I want it faster. If it's going to keep selling off, then do it. I want that one to get fast. Faster the better. SSR is turned on, so shorts are not hitting this. This is just mere panic. AMC, it's just mere panic. MDRR. Well, hey, I guess penny stocks are great again. The stock did not look like it was going to see the light of day after pre-market, but there it is, getting a pop. MDRR. I was wondering where the chat rooms were going to go. That's 3 million in float, so they are on that right now. NET is still struggling against that $60 area. So if you guys are still trading NET, that's kind of the area to be looking at, that 60 bucks. Just having a hard time with it. We may see a red date today with NET. We will see. Just having a hard time with 60. We could look to hit it again, risking 60. Could look to hit it again. JMIA back up towards its highs. Mortgage pop. The mortgages are popping. Yeah, I'm just kind of kicking back right now with AMC and still watching PE. Want that to get a little faster. AMC, I have a 287 average, just kicking back there at the moment. Made a whole point on JKS. Now waiting for the 61 bounce. Killing it, bro. Killing it. NETE's getting a little pump on it. 4 million float. NETE's up towards $8. AMC's probably lower. The faster that gets, I'm going to look to hit it again. The faster it gets. Yeah, that one's not bad either. CXO. Yeah, CYCN's turning around a little bit. It hit a low at 380s, back up towards 410. I needed the 350s on that. JMIA, new highs now. JMIA is looking to have a little continuation today. New highs, JMIA. We could look to hit it again. Let's see what's going to happen. Crazy volume coming into it. Faster the better. Faster the better there. NIO, guys. If you guys have the shorts, NIO is getting kind of crazy. NIO. Pretty sure this is the isn't NIO that electric vehicle company? I'm pretty sure it's the electric vehicle company. Yeah, NIO's got crazy volume. It's a little slow. So far, just NET, JMIA, and AMC at the moment. Just chilling with AMC at the moment. I'd like to hit that one again if it got fast. But I don't like the stair-stepping. Do not like the stair-stepping. MDRR sitting up at its highs. That one's kind of that leading gapper this morning. Coin, NIO, 1 million stellar at 25 bucks. There you go. 1 million share seller at 25 bucks. We'll see if he gets eaten through. Because 1 million shares is coming through. Coin you're watching for a short at 25.50. Yeah, I'd be there with you. I don't have shorts for it, but definitely, I agree. I do like NIO. Just don't have the shorts there. Yeah, the level 2 is printing. It is printing. That's a fun one. Yeah, good job anybody getting any T against 60 bucks. That one's looking good still. JMIA did get fast up towards 13.50. We could have looked to hit that again. It looks like it wants to try to break out and continue even higher. Provide us another good opportunity tomorrow potentially. AMC's getting heavy. Not a huge fan of it right here. If it looks to sell off just a little bit more, I will... A little bit more panic, I want to hit it again. And then maybe just look to get out on a pop. Yeah, we're not missing anything. NIO broke that 25 area, so we'll see if it has a fake out breakout or if it can hold this level. It's not a penny stock. It ain't going to just pop up through and then get slammed. It's having a rough time, though. Being a little indecisive. Yeah, having a hard time over 25. Back under 25. PE is back up towards the highs. PE is back up towards the highs. Ooh, MGI. You guys have the shorts with MGI? We went over that this morning. MGI is a good setup. It is a good setup. It's coming up towards resistance at about 410, 415. If you have the shorts MGI. I'm looking. NET, man, there we go. NET 58.50s. I should have taken the short back up against 60 bucks. A little irritated there. MDRR even higher. So MDRR is the pump. That's the pump this morning. NIO and MDRR have all the attention right now. NIO and MDRR, all the attention. Trying to sniff out another trade, guys. Let's see, man. Coin JKS long at 61. Yeah. Probably looking to hit AMC under 270 one more time when it gets under 270 and then try to get it on a bounce. That one's just kind of stair-stepping, getting slow. So not loving that. It's probably going to get under 270s. PE 1036, 1037, hitting new highs. PE 1036, 1037. I think this one can go a little bit more PE. Looking at its average daily candlestick, it's not really that overbought. What I would like to see is a continuous move, a very fast continuous move to get involved there. Yeah. So fast up through like 1050s, 1060s is probably what I'm looking at with PE. KNDI, Candy, vehicle company popping up right now. Probably after the NIO move. Probably after that NIO move. Candy and NIO are both in the same kind of sector. KNDI. Yep, so I'm hitting AMC under 270s and probably looking to get out of it on any kind of pop. Not in love with it. Got a 275 average now on it. PE popping up, 1040s. That's what I want. All right, so faster the better, PE. Faster this gets, the better. Faster, faster. Looking for it through the 1050s quick. Nice, nice, nice. JKS. Yeah, JKS just still kind of sitting around right there. How's everybody doing? A few things popping up this morning, but we haven't missed anything. What's MDRR doing? MDRR still making new highs. I'm going to come out half on AMC at 276. Got a 275 average. Just reducing my risk a little bit. I'm not in love with it. And see if that one can pop up, make a little bit on it. MDRR can run to 650. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like this stock is. I certainly wouldn't be buying high, hoping higher. You guys know how I feel about the buying high, hoping higher strategy. I don't like it too much. David, green so far today. Think I'm getting my redemption. The green team. That's what we are, baby. We're the green team. What'd you trade today, David? Yeah, I'm about to start wrapping it up here myself. The only one I'm red on at the moment, I'm red a little AMC. I still have half of my position, 275 average. But it's kind of a nothing burger. Kind of a nothing burger. Not a bad day today. JMIA was the payday. NIO, we traded NIO and MDRR. Yep. MDRR hitting $5 right now. And NIO continuation. Yeah, I think I call it Candy. KNDI. KNDI got a little sympathy from NIO. They're in the same sector. So NIO's got a ton of volume on it today, guys. A ton of freaking volume. What is going on here? Probably just that sector. JP Morgan triples its price target on it to like $40. There you go. There you go. Coin making another point on JKS. Points, not pennies, baby. NIO, fast move, 25.30s. MDR halted. Good God. Yeah, I'd step out of the way of that train. I would step out of the way. JMIA new highs. I think there's another trade here, JMIA. I really like it a lot. I like the daily. The daily says this one's going to have some trouble at 14. We got some upper shadows there. It's U-shaping really quick. It's U-shaping really too quick in my opinion. Coin's got some house money to play with after making points on JKS. He's going to throw a lottery ticket on MDR. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you got some house money to play with, if you're good and green on the day, why not play a little bit? Why not? Yeah, we're not missing anything, guys. It's starting to slow down a bit. AMC's back up in my average. Just being patient with that. Longs take longer, remember that. Trying to get above that 9 EMA right now. Yep, so here is AMC, just trying to get back above the 9 a little bit. See these lower shadows, so buyers are coming in a little bit. Buyers absorbing orders. But not a huge fan of it. I'll probably take it maybe over 280s. Getting a little too slow for me. And that will be 3 for 3 on the day. JMIA 1360s. PE coming back down just a little bit. Just wanted that one a little faster, 2 through 1050s, but it is what it is. It is what it is. How long is this halt? Let me look. I think I'm about to punch out. AMC, I'm just trying to get the 280s, and then I'll take a look. Nasdaq Halts. There we go, 280s, 281. What about 282s? There we go, 282s. I'm feeling a little greedy. Not bad. All right, pretty decent day today, guys. 3 for 3. I'm going to call it there at $10. Let's take a look at Nasdaq Halts. And see, we'll take a look, Kim. Nasdaq Halts. We got MDRR. Yeah, LUDP halt, which is just a volatility trading pause. Yep, so volatility trading pause. The resumption quote time, resumption trade time. Doesn't say. Halt time's 9:57. So usually they're what, like 10-minute halts? So 10:07 probably. Probably at 10:07. AMC up to 286s now. Dang it, Kevin. Sitting here in AMC for 15 minutes. Didn't let it pay me all the way. How's everybody doing? The green team, you guys doing good? I'm going to show you guys my charts real quick, and then I'm head on out of here. JKS treating you good today, wasn't it, Coin? All right. AMC, JMIA, and NET. You guys pay attention to the scans if you're still trading and see what pops up. There's always opportunities with them. Always good opportunities. All right, here's the charts real quick. MDRR, watch for that, guys, if you're still trading. Did that just open up? So 5-minute halt, MDR, is that back open? It is. Good God. I know it's tempting, guys. I know it's tempting, but I got rules for a reason. It may try to halt again back over 6. It may try to halt, but just be very careful with MDR. Very, very careful. It is not an amateur trade. David, you said you were done earlier, bro. What's going on? You just couldn't help yourself. You had to go in for seconds. That's how usually I am at the buffets. I'm like, oh, just one plate. Nah, all right, I got to go back in for 2. Got to go back in for 3 now. Got to get the dessert. David getting MDRR. Nice trade, man. It's a scary one. It is a scary one. All right, I'm going to show you guys my charts real quick, and then we will rock and the rolls. All right, here's J. Couldn't preview the file. Download. What in the world is wrong? Gmail virus scanners or template? What the heck? I'll post them on YouTube. You guys can see them there. It paid off. Nice, man. Glad you had a killer day today, man. Just another day, baby. Matty Who, that dessert. Gotta go in for the dessert. Gotta go in for the dessert. You never know. You never know. Where can I see your charts? I post them on YouTube, so you guys can just... You can review them. But I don't know what's going on. You can kind of see them right here if you take a look, but it's a little difficult. Let me try zooming in a little bit. There we go. Good Lord. A little bit too much. All right, here we go. Here's, if you guys can see, JMIA, the red dot, short at the top, covers at the bottom. AMC. Hit it once, then hit it kind of hard. I kind of did the one, the little 1-2 method there. Kind of hit it kind of hard, and then just nibble green on that one, and then net a little bit there. The big winner was JMIA. Actually, if you can see that green arrow, I bottom ticked my that last exit on that. So that one ended up being the nice trade. JMIA to money. MDRR taking the elevator down. Guys, you can do the stairs up, or you can take the elevator down. I much prefer the elevator down. AMC back up to 290s. Ooh, baby. I got out way too early. So this is one of the problems I have too with the stocks where, I understand longs take longer, but it's very difficult for me to have the patience with a PAY. Patience, you spell it with PAY because it pays. Look at AMC right now. Patience pays, 290s. So normally this is what I struggle with. I'll sit in this stock for way too long, and then I end up not letting it pay me out completely. I just take it way too quick because I get kind of exhausted sitting in it. I'm just ready to get out. That's an emotion. That's an emotion I struggle with. So AMC, not a bad play at all. It really ended up being a good play, but I just got a little tired of it. David, what's your best strategy for knowing when to get in on a short? I'm curious your approach. I do what my gut tells me, bro. After 4.5 years of trading, you just start listening to your belly button, You just start listening. It says, all right, Kevin, this is a good short. All right, take it. Maddie Who, go to the channel, go to my channel, and then click on community, the community tab. And then you can see the charts. I try to post those. I'm not sure that everybody really looks at them, but try to post those so everyone can take a look at the entries and exits. Yeah, David. So, he just turns the chart upside down. Yeah, pretty much when it hits the top, David, I short it, and when it hits the bottom, that's when I buy it. No, it's so the intensity scans here. I go off of those, and then in addition to that, I look at the chart and look at the levels. So there's several things. Sometimes it's hard. It is a lot of intuition. It's a lot of intuition after doing it for a long time, but because there's many different variables. I like fast moves up through hold dollars. I like fast moves up through hold dollars, very fast moves. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. Obviously, going off of intensity, human behavior never changes, so the faster they are, the weaker they're going to hold up. Fast moves up towards resistance areas. So very fast moves up towards resistance areas. Very fast moves down to support. I like to buy the fear. Very similar to AMC today. So that's all there is to it. It's most of the time it's got to be fast. That's the number one criteria. It's got to be very fast. You have euphoria or you have fear. And then I kind of look at the resistance and support levels. I look at hold dollar areas. That's a psychological area. Hold dollars, that's where a lot of people put in their orders because it's very easy to hit 3 versus $3.05. And a lot of times that 20-cent area is very magic. So I'll watch hold dollars, fast moves up through hold dollars, and then for the fake out breakout to the 20-cent area. PE back down to 10.15 right now. So here's an example of an intensity play. I just want you guys I'm trying to teach you how to use these scanners because they're going to be your bread and butter. Once I'm done here, once my time on Earth has ended, once I'm done trading at 10 o'clock, guys, you want to stick around and trade for the rest of the day, you need to get these. They're in the description. Coin uses them all day, and Coin's banking money all day. I'll tell you guys that. So let's look at PE. PE, for example. This is why I was looking at it. Fast move on the intensity scanners, and like 80 to 90% of the time, these things retrace their move. It's a very high percentage of the time. Granted, you have to manage your risk well. You've got to manage your risk. But a very large percentage of the time, these things, they will not be able to sustain that move and they start coming back down. So that's why I like to scale into them, the power of scaling. And that's what I'll do, David. Really, that's kind of my little secret that I don't know a lot of people use a lot. I love scaling. Scaling into trades, for me, is so much better. Now, scaling and adding are two very different things, and people confuse those a lot of the time. People confuse scaling and adding a lot. Scaling keeps your risk in mind. Adding doesn't. For example, adding just says, I'm just going to add into oblivion. I'm just adding. When you plan to scale, when you start your position kind of in a third or in a quarter, you can size things, and honestly, it keeps my emotions very intact. So AMC, I can size into this. I didn't like it. I had a 286 average, and I hit it with double my position size at like 268 or 267, somewhere in here, and brought my average down a lot. I was just looking to get out of it. So I love scaling, and also scaling into fast moves against resistance. So fast moves, you don't necessarily know if you're going to hit the top every single time. But that 80% of the time, these things will retrace their moves. So when a stock's going very fast, euphoria, fear, towards resistance or support, I'll start looking to scale into it. What's your favorite entry amount? As in like size? As in how much am I sizing? Watch my advanced hotkey setup video. I haven't really been using the training wheels, but that's exactly the same method I use when trading on my own. I'll start with maybe $2,000 position, and then bump it up to a $4,000 position, and then hit it again for a total of an $8,000 position. So it's not necessarily, it's very consistent. You got to keep your sizing very consistent. That's if you have random sizing, you're going to have random results on every trade, and that's a problem. You want to have a consistent sizing, not random. Random trading equals random results every time. So keep it consistent. You don't want to be going in like all in on this hand, $200 on this hand, risking $100 on this hand. Keep it as consistent as possible. So it's not necessarily like a share size, it's more of a dollar amount. I'll usually start with around a $2,000 position, and then scale into it from there. So that advanced hotkey setup video, it tells you exactly how to do that. So I'm not even really most of the time with that looking at the share size. It just gets me in automatically. What it'll do is it'll divide $2,000 by whatever, $4. 2,000 by $4, and then it'll give me my share size. David, cool. Thanks for the tips. Going to watch your video and try some small size shorts this week. It sounds like you're new to shorts. It sounds like you're getting into shorts. You're going to start, getting your feet wet with them a little bit, and I love shorting. When I started shorting and started dabbing my beak into the higher price stocks, I found a lot more consistency. I was like everybody else starting out on the MDDRs. I started out on what was it called? Yeah, MDRR. I started out on the MDRRs like everybody else, but I like consistency a little bit more. I like being consistent a little bit more. Kim, here's the problem. The buy high, sell higher trades are starting to work again. Strong market makes bad traders look good. These pops are more extended, can stop you out before they quit. Yeah, you're exactly right. And the difference maker is that those buy high, hope higher traders, they don't really fluctuate that with the market necessarily, whereas experienced traders will. So experienced traders will say, okay, we know that there's going to be Robin Hooders trying to find the next MDRR tomorrow. Let's avoid that stock. That's going to be a buy high, hope higher type of trade. And we just kind of get out of the way of the train. But when you have Robin Hooders, they like to do what the quote of the day says. They try to predict, not react. So they'll predict, okay, this stock's going to get some good volume. Let me go long on it. Predicting is a very scary place to be, and it will lead you to a dark and weary road. Coin, scaling is expecting price to slightly move against you. Adding to a loser is sizing up when you're down big, hoping for a bounce. Yep. So, like Coin said, adding is hoping. Scaling, when I scale into plays, I actually want them to go against me. I don't mind them. Like AMC, I actually wanted that lower. I wanted it to sell off even more, but I wanted it fast. When it started kind of stair-stepping down, that was kind of unwinding, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like that as much. But when I'm scaling, I do want them to go against me. Because, for instance, NET yesterday, that one went against me a lot, and that one was a really nice winner, NET yesterday. I got to full size. It was a little scary, but I stuck to the plan. Ended up working out. You've shorted a couple times, just found yourself guessing. Yeah, you want to avoid guessing. And it's everyone has their own trading personality. Got to find what you learn from everybody. Learn from me. Learn from Coin. Learn from everybody, and figure out where you're most consistent. The dark and weary road. You just gotta. I try to put like rules and parameters and fences and walls. I try to put like huge Trump walls around my trading to prevent me from ever going into deer and headlight moments. That's what you got to be careful of. Because I'm done trading. Anybody have any questions before we get out of here? Get the scans if you guys want them. Description below. IGC, MDRR popping up. MDR panicking on off. So just be careful there. MDRR is backside. So although that's on the negative intensity scanner, I would be very careful to long that. Because that is backside and a lot of longs underwater. No questions at all. I'll post the chart, guys, so we can so you guys can take a look at them if you want to. CS in the house. Good to have you in here, CS. What is a blank check stock? I don't know. What does that mean? Blank check. What you mean by that, CS? Coin, REPL pop. David, can you send a link to your advanced hotkey setup video? Yep, let me pull that up real quick. Guys, it's literally the best hotkey video out there. And I don't even say that, just to say it. There is nobody out there with an advanced hotkey. No one has hotkeys like this out there, period. I talked to a lot of different people to make these work, and we got it done. And this will save you guys from blowing up your accounts. All right, here you go. All right, fellas, I'm out of here. We'll do it again tomorrow. The green team prevails. Email me if you guys have any questions at all, and we'll do it again then.